Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today we're going to be going into a battleground discussing a new buff that they're going to be doing to Frost DKs in 7.1.5, again buffing up that breath spec. So let's go ahead and jump into this BG and talk about it. Looks like we got Deep Wind Gorge. So what's going on with this Frost DK buff now with 7.1? Because before we saw that 175% to 250% Syndragoza buff, and now they're going to be buffing under Honored Talents, under Normal Talents, Hungering Rune Weapon. So now it lasts 15 seconds instead of 12 seconds, granting 15 more runic power, obviously, and quite a bit of extension there for the extra 3 runes they're adding in. Because this can actually be pretty enormous overall for our class, because normally it wouldn't be, huge, it wouldn't be excessive, but because that it's actually acting more as a gap closer than actually as a damage producer, it's going to be more effective for Frost DK's consistent burst. Now, the longest burst I have ever done on my Frost DK with the Syndragoza breath, he laughed at me, dude. We just caught you on video dying. You don't want to mock people in the dial video, man. That's terrible. That's bad ethics. Alright. Anyways, so it can be a gap closer. So the longest breath I've ever done on live is 1 minute and 6 seconds. Now, it can be extended, of course, out with a ring that can grant you double charges of Empower, of course, making you more runes and more runic power, extending it out. So, I mean, that can get up to about 1 minute and like 30 seconds, 1 minute and 46 seconds. So if you actually have that ring, it may be very interesting to see the extension on that burst and how much it actually buffs it up with that major damage. That boomy just exploded that guy. The planet just came down and hit him. That was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that guy just exploded. He got hit by a whole planet. I'm gonna blind this guy. He's trying to hit us. I don't like that. Alright, we're gonna come in for the Death Strike heal off him off that kill we got. Nope, not gonna be able to. And he's trying to run. He wants to get out, but we're not gonna let him out. Interrupting that I-beam. Whew. Okay, so anyways, so about 1 minute and 6 seconds is my cap, obviously, as I was saying. And, with that gap closer, we might be able to put it out to maybe like 1 minute 20, maybe even a little further at times, which could end up being quite well. This guy's gonna turn around and shoot me when I'm not paying attention. I already know it. No, he's just gonna run. I'm gonna grip him as soon as he comes back in. Oh, I got knocked. Yeah, I see you over there, guy. I saw your plan. I see you. I saw you spying. I saw you looking at me like you were gonna do something, and then he totally did. I see you're plotting. You're not gonna do it. Oh, looks like I'm getting stunned by Shadow Priest. He's putting in his little void damage on me. I'm gonna AMS, make sure I don't take any damage from that guy. Putting in chains on him so they can actually get some damage on him. Looks like he popped defenses. He's running away. No, don't run. Don't run. Yeah, it'll also make it a little easier to keep up also. Being that it lasts longer, it'll also be more effective in arena matches for when you get CC'd and things. Because one of the tricks I do if I know I'm facing a CC comp is I'll pre-pop Empower, the elongated Empower with my breath spec. Because I know I'm going to be feared, blind, or something like that. And then it pushes me through that CC and I can keep up my consistency. Now, I won't get the, of course, like 50-second breath. Sometimes when I do that, it'll end up being like 40 seconds. Still a long breath, but sometimes it's completely needed for it to be effective. Should I dive into this? I should not have dived into this. That was terrible. Now, I'll be able to get away from Demon Hunter, but not Rogue. Rogue is like perma. So if I can't get out of this guy's peels, I got no trinket there. I do have IBF here in a second, which I will throw up, so grant me a little healing as I'm trying to get out of here. I'm going to try and blind them both, of course. Pop an AMS. I'm going to go big on him. If I can get kill on this rogue, I'm actually going to get that death from above. I should be fine if I can get that kill on the rogue. Alright, going to try and peel this Demon Hunter. There's 2 Demon Hunters here. Did not expect that one. I don't know how we just managed to pull out of that. That was kind of wicked with them heals. Alright, going to get on this Demon Hunter. That was a little hard to target him right there. That was odd. Pulling out some big howling blasts on him, and then I'm going to finish him off soon. He's got that demon form up, so he's got quite a bit of healing going on, especially when there's AoE. But I just need to keep in the pressure at this point. He'll go down. Looks like I got a pet on me. I'm going to go ahead and try and Death Strike it a bit. and get some heals off. Nope, doesn't look like I need to get heals off. Whew, that was a close one. Like, I almost thought I was gonna die there, but looks like we got a little bit of help that was chasing after the cart. Alright, let's get this hunter. Hunter's already down, wow. Can we, nope, are you gonna let me get that? Awesome. Alright, we got all 3 towers capped. Gonna end up being a pretty good BG. Earlier I did a BG and we got in and we only had like 7 people, so I was like, I'm not gonna record this one. We'll just kind of coast our way through it. And I ended up going 18-1, no healers in it at all. Ended up like 3v1ing hunters. It was a great battleground. I was like, why did I not record this? Totally missing some of like the best like 1v3 clips I've seen. Just not anticipating that it was even gonna happen. Gotta turn this thing on more. Alright, you got this hunter trying to run away. We're gonna try. No, he's just laughing at people inside of his shell. Like, what are these hunters doing? Do they think, like, you know, I'm losing the battleground, but I'm gonna laugh at you, and that makes me win? No. It just makes you look like a sore loser. That's terrible. Terrible. Alright, so looks like we got cart, we got all 3 towers. I don't really know. Oh, nope, nothing. Captured? Yeah, we captured some. Alright, awesome. Looks like we're just pushing them back at this point. They don't stand a chance. They have no points. Like, this team is just getting slaughtered on. We'll take a look at damage. Damage is doing alright, but their team isn't surviving. Like, there hasn't been very many elongated fights. We've had, like, one good one. We're right in front of respawn right now. Alright, heck with it. We'll go for it. Revenge on the hunters! How dare you laugh? Alright, there's people coming out. Whoa! Is that a healer? Alright, if it is, I need to go pretty aggressive here. It looks like it might be. I think it is. Alright, gonna go minor cooldowns on this guy. I'm going to attempt to blind him right here. Make sure he doesn't get away. I'm gonna grip that next one. He's probably got a roll here. He might pop. Actually, he's gonna pop his bubble, basically. And we've kind of cut right through the bubble. I'm going to try and peel away from these guys. Looks like this hunter's hitting me. What I'm going to do is actually IBF heal off this hunter very soon. If I can get out of this stun, that would be nice. Yeah, got out of it. And I'm going to get my Death Strike right here. It's going to put me up quite a bit of health. I'm going to try and get in on him again. It looks like he's out of range of healer. I can just tell. And I'm going to go ahead and Death Strike. No, it looks like they're all coming back to get me. All right, I'm going to try and finish off this hunter. Come on, we got this. Come on, we got this. Got him. We got the hunter. Woo! They couldn't peel us. That was all we wanted, was that hunter. He had to go down. Alright, we got cart still. Looks like we lost top, so we're going to go up top. How much damage did we do that? Yeah, no, we did alright damage. It was okay. It was okay. Looks like they're actually trying to push down into mid, but most likely they won't get very far. Whoa, gas bolt's going off. That healer's going to go down. That bubbling healer. I don't know why he's down there. Oh, looks like he's dead. Next, we're going to get on this hunter. May get in this fight. Come on, hunter. What you got? What you got? Hunter ain't got. Hunter died. Let's go see if we can get in some 1v1s of stragglers, like up here. See if we can catch them on the road or something. Looks like we got people just standing back. I don't want to go fight near the respawn. We got hit by a whole wave again. Are they all just standing on the mountain up here? Like, what's up, guys? Chilling on the mountain? Yeah? You just hanging out? there's like 4 of them. Just what the heck? What did we just see? Hey, knock that off, Druid. That's my flag. You can't have that. Kitty, why you die so fast? I didn't even get to hit you that hard. What was that about? They're all just standing there staring at mid like, you know, we could attack it. But we could just stand here too. That's always fun. What are they doing? Is this just like the hangout? Are you guys just hanging out up here? Okay. He's running. He already popped cooldowns. We didn't do anything. He must have seen the mask and was like, oh, screw that mask. I'm jumping off the cliff. Oh, Slugfall, thank you. That was nice. Anyways, we went 9-1. This team, we tore them up pretty hard. Didn't really have to push too hard to get a win on this. As far as the connection on it, there was like it was just a slaughter for him. Anyways, guys, I wanted to talk about that little buff and let you know what I was thinking. And really what I'm thinking coming up in 7.1.5, it really seems like they are working towards bringing back the breath spec, definitely. I think they are trying to make it maybe equal in PvP, maybe PvE, I don't really know, but that is an extension, of course, to the burst on top of the extra damage that they're going to be giving us. And I will try to get some footage of that if I can, guys. I tried to get on there today, but the world server was down. So when they bring that back up, of course, I'll be investigating and checking out how much, of course, that's actually going to put towards our breath spec. So anyways, guys, go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. It is Thanksgiving, so I'm going to go and attempt to, of course, eat myself into a coma. And until next time, guys, leave a like. This was your boy Hazzed.